They're kind of helping, but kind of getting in the way. It's getting pretty late now, and I'm going to call it soon, but I'm about 3/4 of the way done. I just need to even out this ledge on the outside. It's quite hard to tell with the camera angle, but once that's done, then I can just concentrate on getting the centre as deep as it can. If you imagine how a trampoline works, it doesn't bounce down the same depth across the whole diameter. It's simply only the middle where it can get to the deepest point. And the deepest projection down on a 10-foot trampoline is said to be 0.75 meters. So with that in mind, I'm going to go slightly deeper than that, and then we've got a bit of room for backfilling with some drainage, and then we'll just kind of taper it down from our ledge all the way down. Right, a bit of an update before I carry on. I've been doing little bits before work and after work. I guess I'm probably at about 5 hours since we started, so I guess that's 8 hours in total of digging. But now I need to get to the point where I can do all the levels. So although this was meant to be a super budget project, I'm going to do a few things just to make it a little bit neater and longer lasting. But essentially you could do the whole of this project if you just had a lawn and you were just digging the hole and then putting the turf back to the trampoline. It would have cost us £40 to do that, because we spent £20 on the trampoline and probably about £20 on the landscape geotextile to stop any weeds coming up. So it's not an expensive project, but to get it looking nice, I think it's worth doing what I've done, which is buy some more timber edging. I was trying to do everything with bits I had, but I only had cladding and it needs to be a little bit more substantial. So I'm hoping these are quite freshly treated, which means they're a little bit more flexible than just bone dry stuff that's been set out in the sun. So I'm hoping we can follow this curve that I've done, which will separate the playground area from the lawn. So we need to put some stakes in. I had a load of hardwood pallet wood which I cut into mini stakes for the veg garden, never used them, so they will work fine. And I'll knock those down, screw them in, and then we'll just see this side from the lawn. It'll grey down anyway, but we may put something more decorative on the inside. This will just be the retaining part. And then we need to look at the actual retaining part of the wall, but there's a bit more to that, so we'll come back to that. For now, let's get the lawn edging in. For the first time ever, I went through the timber pile looking for the curved pieces, but I still don't think they're going to bend enough, and I'm reluctant to put any relief cuts in there, although I think I might have to, just to get a little bit more of a radius on it. I don't want these getting brittle and snapping. You think it's what?
A jelly maker.
A jelly maker?
Yeah, can I come inside?
No.
Why?
Because there's a few sharp bits in there.
Because
You think it?
you're on the outside.
What do you think it's going to be?
Don't know. Climb frame?
Could be a climbing frame, but you wouldn't climb down into a climbing frame, would you?
Castle?
A castle? Could be a castle.
Boats?
Could be a boat.
Pirate ship?
Pirate ship?
Yeah.
It's going to be ready in 2 days. Then you'll find out.
I got some raspberries and I just like raspberries.
Can you feed me? Got dirty hands. You haven't picked all of them, have you? Oh. One more. Don't get them on your top. Alright? Ooh, nice. So, I hope that was slightly easier to watch than it was to do with all that digging. Next video on the trampoline will be getting in the retaining wall and fitting the frame itself and getting it ready to bounce. And if you were wondering, no, the timber didn't bend. So for the time being, I'm trying to keep up with fairly daily videos, certainly from Tuesday through to Saturday, and I've got endless amounts going on here, so stick around and make sure you subscribe to the channel. You can click that bell symbol and you'll never miss a video. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you can, do it yourself, and we'll see you next time.